Hi. Hi, girls. Hi, girls. Guess what day it is? I made them some sliced red peppers, but it looks like what they really prefer is the spring mix, the baby greens. So I'll go back into the archives and see if I can find some video of Molly's wheezing.
This breathing is horrible. It's killing me.
Now, it's been 2 years. I can't believe it's been 2 years so quickly that I've had Molly. And it was some many months before I got Allie. I'm not sure if I've even put Allie's Gotcha Day on my calendar, which is something I've got to do. But the difference between Molly back then and now, she still wheezes every once in a while, and I don't know if there's just lung scarring or if it's kind of some mental, emotional thing. I mean, it takes a while for lung scarring to heal, but it seems like she wheezes the most in high stress situations. Here, why don't you try? You don't like these peppers? These are fancy. We spent money on these. There's no accounting for taste. But she is healed most days and nights. She is quiet. I'd say a couple nights out of the week she wheezes a little bit, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. But gosh, Molly, you're in her light. I mean, who is cuter out of these two? Put it in the comments. I know this is a really tough choice because I think Molly is just so gorgeous. She's got these little froofy cheeks and that demure face. But Allie is just your classic cutie pie, and they get along pretty well. Very well, I would say. Some of these lettuces slimy. We can't have any slimy lettuce. Not for these divas. Oh. Here, why don't you focus on some pepper? So I'm gonna also take out Patches and Onyx. So one thing that I wanted to mention right away is that all three, so it is, remember, Molly, and I'll put a link at the end if you want to go back into the archives, or if you're new to the channel and you don't know where they came from. They came from the abandoned pet shop rescue. This was a pet shop. It was actually a animal rescue that was changed ownership and turned into a pet shop, and then the owner stopped coming. So I will put that video at the end, so stick around for that backstory. But I rescued Molly from there. Molly, look over here. And I rescued Onyx and Patches. So all three of them came from that rescue situation. And all three of them have been paired up with friends. Onyx is paired up with Shrimp, and Patches is paired up with Grape, and so that's amazing. So let's just enjoy this moment for a minute, and then I will grab Onyx, who I think by far is now the heaviest piggy that I've got. And I'll grab Onyx and Shrimp, and they don't have as diplomatic a relationship. They don't fight, but they do chase each other, they do rumble, and they get on each other's nerves, but they tolerate each other. And that goes into that whole notion that a bonded pair is a pair that can get along well enough to live in the same enclosure. They don't have to braid each other's hair and complete each other's sentences. So Molly, you're eating so fast. So, happy Gotcha Day, girls. I love you very much, and I think it's safe to say that these girls will be probably staying here with me. But if I could find a good home for them, I might consider it. Just so I could have some space back. But I love them so much, I really couldn't conceive of letting them go. And that's what happens. After 2 years, you just resign to the fact that it's a foster fail. So, I love them so much, and just want to celebrate them. And they're wolfing this stuff down so quickly. All right. Let's go get Onyx and Shrimp. Allie, you're letting Molly wolf down this stuff so quickly. You gotta focus. Okay. Let's go get Onyx and Shrimp. There they are. Happy Gotcha Day, Onyx. 2 years, huh? And Mr. Shrimp? Shrimp's not so sure about this situation right here. Shrimpy. Don't miss out. So Onyx, same thing. He came from the abandoned pet shop. And he was just a little skinny thing. And now he's the biggest boy I've got. Gosh, he's got to be over 1,500 grams. Shrimp, where are you escaping to? My man. Come on. Focus on the lettuce. Focus on the lettuce. He's not used to this. Onyx doesn't care. It's very strange because I give them the same amount of attention, but Shrimp has always been very bashful, very skittish. Onyx, I can just, like, in his cage, he's also taunts all of his neighbors. But I can just come up like this, and he doesn't mind, and he lets me pick him up pretty easily. But Shrimp does not like it. Onyx, you are in Shrimp's light. Shrimp, stop cowering in the shadows. Yeah, I get so attached to all these guys just because I get to know them and their personalities. And if I had to characterize Onyx in any single word, I would say he's a jerk. But we have our piggies that are little lovers, and that's why we love them. And then we have other piggies that they're just so crazy, and they're stubborn, and that's why we love them. Not to mention, he's just gorgeous. He's got like this one little white tuft right here, and then he's just this beautiful shiny black. No, he's not a satin. It's just the way the light is, but he is very shiny. Now, this is just a little bit. Everybody's going to get something else tonight. I haven't decided if they're going to get, I don't know. I've got lettuce, and I've got carrots, and I've got cucumbers, and I've got celery. I can make a little salad for them. Onyx, you're my boy. You're my sweet boy. Happy Gotcha Day, buddy. It's been 2 years. Yeah, he has this pooch under here. Let's see if he'll let me. I was jiggling him earlier. I was like, oh my gosh, you've gotten so chunky. He won't let me right now. Yeah, can you believe it's been 2 years? So like I said, if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen the pet shop, abandoned pet shop rescue, I will put that right here at the end in that little end screen. I think there's so many things about guinea pig behavior that's fascinating. Their individual personalities and how they reveal themselves to you is fascinating. But so is the dynamic between the bonds. Every two piggies have their own unique bond, and they're all different. There you go. And I try to tell people, sometimes people message me and they're like, oh, you know, I've got this bonded pair of pigs, but I was thinking about maybe neutering them and getting them a girl or some crazy stuff like that. And I'm like, you realize that a bonded pair of boys is like a miracle. Can you just not accept the miracle? You know? We overthink things so much. We don't count our blessings. We don't accept these miracles, and we just get in our heads. If you got a bonded pair of boys, you should be really happy about that. Even if it's sort of tentative, like these guys. They chase each other, they rumble, they chatter sometimes, but they never fight. What, Onyx? So, I'm really grateful for them. Here, finish your veggies. Come on. You don't want to finish your veggies? Whose hair is this on you? Why are you frozen? Why are you frozen still? Look at this boy. Look at this boy. Why are you so jumpy? I think this bright light is freaking him out a little bit. He's like, what is this? What kind of an interrogation is this? You didn't do anything wrong. I'm celebrating you. So I'm going to be spoiling them all day. Yep. You sick of the spotlight? Here. You don't want it? I opted not to do one of these massive piggy parties for the sole reason that these guys, when they are with other piggies, then they go back into their enclosure and they fight. A lot of my single boys can handle it because, of course, when they go back into their single enclosure, it's fine. But when these two boys get riled up, then they take it out on each other, and that wasn't something that I wanted to do. So let's go get... All right, come on. Let's go get Grape and Patches, and let's put these guys back, and they can calm down. But look at this little round face. Look at this face. Yeah. You know it. Okay. So let's go get the other two boys. Happy Gotcha Day. Happy Gotcha Day, Onyx. And you too. Thanks for being such a good friend. Really, I mean it, Shrimp. Hey, Patchy. Happy Gotcha Day. Oh boy. Toby's over here. He knows what's happening. Toby, you already had some. How come your mouth is green if you didn't have any? Your mouth is green. You're busted. You'll get some more in a little bit. Happy Gotcha Day, Patches. Toby. If you ask them if they had any veggies, they say, no, no. Okay, guys. Shh. It's time to celebrate Patches and Grape. Now, Grape obviously came on a different day. And we just had a grape gotcha day not too long ago. But I like to celebrate them together. Or, of course, if I'm going to have a party, I can't let the friends not be invited. But thank you to everybody who helped name Patches. He was just a baby. Patches has this very long, fluffy tail. It's almost summertime, Patches. We can trim this up a little bit. It really never gets knotted. Patches, you're some kind of mutt, aren't you? But he is gorgeous. And he's a little... You show him, Grape. Patches is a little bully. He's a little rambunctious. Here. Here, have this one. He chases Grape, but Grape is like such a Buddha, such a sweet boy, that he tolerates it. It's the camera deceives you because here, from this angle, Patches looks big, and from this angle, Grape looks huge. And Patches has grown up, but Grape is still a much bigger, fluffier boy. Here, why don't you guys try this pepper? Why doesn't anybody like the sweet pepper? It's not everybody's favorite. But it's got vitamin C and it's got lots of polyphenols, right? It's got the colors. Try it. Patches is like the classic guinea pig. But he's got like this little face, and then he's got like this chubby chubs. All my pigs are getting chubby, and I'll tell you, they're getting high quality pellets, just a bowl a day. Why are you so freaked out looking? And they get unlimited hay, and they really just get a handful of veggies. Hey, chicken butt. Look at this greasy chicken butt. Come on, Grape, turn around. Come on, don't hide. Here, you guys can have a little bit more lettuce. Toby! There you go, it's your gotcha day. Everybody's gonna get a sprinkle of the fancy herbal blend in the hay and pellets. Yeah, no crazy piggy party for these guys. Obviously, I couldn't have the girls included in the piggy party, so I just thought I'd just take a minute to kind of check in with these boys and talk about their relationship and just really look at them and you know, a lot of my videos are about me talking about what I've learned at the rescue and giving advice. And Toby, so I like to really put the spotlight literally on these guys. So Grape is just so tolerant and so darn handsome. But Toby's not a jerk. He's just a little rambunctious. He's a punk. There's a difference between a punk and a jerk. And I think like Onyx will look right at me and he'll chew on the coroplast and he'll flip the bowl while making eye contact with me. But Patches, he chases Grape. He's kind of afraid of me. And he loves when people come and visit him on the mezzanine area. He's very social. But I'm really grateful that he and all of the pet shop piggies have a cage mate. So, yeah, whether or not I was going to keep Patches was really based on, could I find a match for him? And just so grateful that he got along with Grape. But I feel like Grape could almost get along with anybody. Look at these piggy lips. What characters? Toby, you gotta calm down. Here, let's see if Toby wants this. Toby, would you like this? This big boy. Yeah, he's still a little afraid of me. I got a message, just the other day, someone was saying, oh, they're having trouble bonding with their piggies, and they kind of were giving the impression, that they expected them to be like little lap dogs. Even in the best situations, they're still prey animals, and piggies are homebodies, and I feel like imagine if these were wild creatures. If you could give a squirrel a nose scratch, you'd be like, I am Dr. Dolittle. And they're not for everybody, but I think if you let them into your heart and you meet them where they are and accept them for what they are, you really can build trust and bond with them. And you just don't take it personally when they turn their butt toward you and they've had enough. Right, Grape? All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this little catching up time, little gotcha day celebration. Like I said, I will put the pet store rescue video right here. It's just amazing what most of these rescue pigs go through before they get to someplace safe, and it just drives me crazy. But that's what rescue is. It's turning a bad situation into a good one, and maybe it'll never end, but that's what we're here for. Until next time, thanks for watching.